What's up, combinations? All aboard the hype train because a new image of a new trap that will be in Saw 8, aka Jigsaw, has been released. Alright, first impressions of this picture. It reminds me of Saw 5 a little bit. I think a lot of Saw fans recognize that right away, though. It's pretty similar to Saw 5. You know, you got these people waking up, chains around their neck, all that. But I really don't know what the hell's going on in this picture. I mean, you got a chain, you know, so it's then where it's leading, I'm guessing it's going to be leading towards something. I kind of wonder, do they have to fight this chain? You know, do they have to fight this chain from being pulled into like a blade of some sort? And I was thinking that maybe that's what was happening. It was the chain was leading them to like a blade and they were going to get cut up. But I go, that doesn't make any sense because why put buckets on their head if they're just going to die anyway? You know, because when you also look at the buckets, there's a device on there. There's something on top of those buckets. And I go at first, and then when I saw that, I was like, well, maybe it's an explosion. You know, maybe it'll just, you know, set off a detonation and it'll explode their face, you know, and all that. But then I was like, well, that's kind of, you know, pointless. Just set the bomb on them, you know, to where you don't need a bucket for that. So I was like, okay, well, that's off the list, you know, that's off the possibilities, and the chain, you know, dragging to a blade thing is off the possibilities. So I was like, maybe it's an electrocution thing. That's the main thing I think that this could possibly be. Maybe they have to fight the chain back as long as they can, and whoever's like closest to whatever or didn't fight it back enough or whatever, I don't know. When the timer runs out, the device will send off an electrocution because, I mean, you know, a chain's connected to them, they're wearing a bucket, that's metal, I mean, a bunch of metal, and then, you know, the electricity will course through them, and then they'll just be electrocuted to death, you know. That could happen. If I maybe you know, it could heat up the bucket at a certain time, and then, like, steam would rise in there, or the heat would just be too much, and it would burn the face. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here. Of course, this isn't my most accurate prediction discussion video. I'm really fucking tired, but just kind of spitballing ideas and hoping that I'm somewhere near on what could possibly be going on in this picture. But I mean, it looks really neat. It's got a very different looking trap. So yeah, I just wanted to cover this, kind of talk about you know, what's going on, let everyone know that a new image has been released for Saw 8, and yeah, I think this trap could be called the bucket trap. I think that yeah, just call it the bucket trap. Be sure to like this video, comment down below on what you think about this picture and what you think's going on in here and what you would call the trap. And be sure to put some questions down below. If you have any questions about the Saw series, you know, put them down there, and I'll be sure to answer them in my next Saw Q&A video. I still need some more questions for my second Saw Q&A, so be sure to put some questions down below because you could just be in my next Saw video. And be sure to subscribe because when you do, you automatically become a combination. And I will see you in the next video.
Did you think your test was going to be that easy? This is the end.